Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Today, we bring you one of the most important updates in global politics. The White House has released a new Gaza peace plan, and U.S. President Donald Trump has met Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to push this historic proposal forward. According to the plan, Israel would withdraw its forces from Gaza in phases, while Hamas negotiators are expected to review the proposal and give their response in what U.S. officials describe as good faith. The White House says the deal is very close, but much now depends on Hamas' decision. This peace plan comes after months of unimaginable suffering. Since the war began, over 70,000 innocent people in Gaza have been killed: babies, children, women, and men. Entire families have been wiped out. Human rights groups around the world are calling it a genocide. Shockingly, Israel's own military strikes even killed some of its own hostages, adding to the outrage and controversy. Critics argue that Israel's long-term goal was not only security but to take over Gaza completely. At one point, Israeli leaders even suggested sending Palestinians to African countries and taking control of Gaza. But this plan faced massive global rejection. At the United Nations, 142 countries, including India, voted in support of Palestine. And in recent months, the United Kingdom, France, Canada, and Australia have officially recognized Palestine as a state. This global wave of recognition has forced Israel to step back and rethink its approach. Now, let's analyze the politics. For President Trump, this plan is a chance to present himself as a global dealmaker and peacemaker. For Netanyahu, it provides a way to ease international pressure while reassuring the Israeli public that their security is protected. For Hamas, it is a defining choice: accept the deal and gain legitimacy worldwide, or reject it and face more isolation and destruction. But here's the reality check. Trump has announced Gaza ceasefires before, and they failed quickly. The history of Israeli-Palestinian negotiations shows that mistrust runs deep. Even if Hamas agrees this time, implementing phased withdrawals will require strict monitoring, cooperation, and international guarantees. Key questions remain unanswered. Who will govern Gaza? How will aid reach millions of desperate civilians? And how can long-term security be maintained? Still, if successful, this deal could mark a historic turning point for the Middle East. It could reduce violence, allow the rebuilding of Gaza, and finally give ordinary people on both sides a chance at survival, dignity, and peace. In conclusion, Trump and Netanyahu are presenting what looks like a breakthrough, but the final decision lies in Hamas' hands. The world is watching closely. Will this plan finally bring peace after so much bloodshed, or will it become just another failed attempt in the long history of broken promises?